Federal prosecutors are likely to rest their case against Hunter Biden later today. The president's son is accused of illegally buying a handgun in 2018 while addicted to drugs. He owned the gun for 11 days before his brother's widow, Hallie Biden, found it and threw it in the trash. The 3 felony charges were brought by Trump-appointed special counsel David Weiss after a plea deal fell apart last summer. While Hunter Biden has been open about his struggles with addiction in the past, he's pleaded not guilty to these charges. NewsNation correspondent Joe Connell is outside the federal courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware. And Joe, the defense has just started cross-examining Hallie Biden.
I was just inside the courthouse, Nick, and listening to that as they were questioning her. Hunter Biden's attorneys have been trying to make the case that even though Hunter Biden texted Hallie Biden, whom he was in a romantic relationship, saying in some cases that he was using drugs at certain times, just days after he bought that gun, that maybe those text messages should not be believed. Hunter's own attorneys raised with Hallie the idea that Hunter was not always telling her the truth about where he was. And there was I'll call it an uncomfortable exchange where the attorney asked her, did you think that he may have been with other women? She acknowledged, yes, I had those concerns. And so when Hunter says, I haven't been responding to your texts or calls for a number of days because I was doing drugs, the attorney suggesting maybe he wasn't, and maybe he was actually with another woman or something along those lines. That is the doubt that they are trying to raise for the jury. Remember, Nick, that the defense team here, Hunter Biden, does not need 12 jurors to buy his story. He only needs 1, right, for an ultimate hung jury. So the objective on their side is to raise enough doubt that Hunter, in this small period of days where he bought this gun, genuinely believed he himself was not a drug user. And Abby Lowell, Hunter's attorney, also asked Hallie Biden on the stand just moments ago whether she actually saw him using drugs during the period between October 6th and October 23rd of 2018. That is the stretch in the middle of which he ended up buying that gun. She said no, she didn't actually see it. And she had in the past seen Hunter use drugs. He did so around her, sometimes near their home even. But in that one period, she says she didn't see it. So those are the kinds of things that Hunter's attorneys are now pursuing in the hopes that it can convince at least one juror that there's enough doubt maybe he was not actively using drugs when he filled out this gun form.
And of course, Joe, it will be up to the prosecution to prove that he was. Joe Khalil, live at the federal courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware. Joe, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.